Good evening. Dr. Oakley, members of the school committee, Howard trustees, members of the Citizen Scholarship Foundation, faculty, family, friends, and most of all, our soon-to-be graduates. I'd like to welcome you to this evening's awards and scholarship ceremony. Would you all please rise for the singing of our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Awesome job. Thank you, Christina. You may be seated. Tonight, we celebrate and reward hard work, service, citizenship, dedication to school, and student achievement. Thank you to the members of the Howard trustees, the Donald A. Fisher Citizen Scholarship Foundation, the Class of 2018 Scholarship Fund, as well as additional local scholarships to recognize the class of 2018 and past graduates. Tonight, we will issue to students well over $100,000 in scholarship awards. I would like to thank all the donors who have made the scholarship program at West Bridgewater Middle Senior High School so successful. A special thank you to the members of our scholarship committee, the department coordinators, the senior class advisors, Mr. McMurray, Ms. Silva, and our main office staff, Mrs. Walsh, Mrs. DiLorenzo, Mrs. McMillan, and Mrs. Page. We have quite an evening ahead of us, so I'd like to begin with our first award. I'd like to call the members of our school committee to the stage. the West Bridgewater School Committee Spirit Through Service Award. This award is given to a student who has shown great service to the school and the community. This year's West Bridgewater School Committee Spirit Through Service Award goes to Hannah Flynn. Thank you. Our next awards will be presented by Ms. Pistorino, World Language Coordinator, and Mrs. Edlam, French Teacher and French Honor Society sponsor.
The highest average award in Spanish goes to a student who has taken the AP level Spanish course this year and done an amazing job with consistently thorough and thoughtful responses to readings and audios on a diverse array of complex 21st century global challenges. Not at all an easy course to complete, but Margaret Allen made it look easy. The Spanish Department Award goes to a student who challenged herself all year in a very rigorous AP Spanish language and culture course, delving into the analysis of very complex topics in a second language. Rather than fading during the course of this truly arduous long haul, Erin Gerard frequently asked for additional things she could do to help her listening fluency. Tenacity is a quality this student has in spades, and it will certainly serve her well in the future.
The student achieving the highest average in French is Abigail Boucher. Throughout 4 years of language study, Abby's efforts remained consistent and her work ethic never wavered. Abby was one of 5 students from West Bridgewater who participated in a 10-day exchange program in Lyon, France last spring. This immersion experience helped develop her speaking and listening skills and self-confidence. By senior year, Abby had emerged as one of the leaders in the French conversation class. Bravo et félicitations pour tes efforts, Abby. The recipient of the French Department Award is Elizabeth Herman. Elizabeth is being recognized for the persistence and diligence that she maintained throughout her studies in French. She consistently led by example through her outstanding work ethic, proactive participation, and dedicated approach to learning.
Okay, one of our goals at West Bridgewater High School is to prepare our students to become global citizens in a multilingual, multicultural world. This certificate of biliteracy is awarded to the following students to certify through third-party assessment that they have achieved a mix of intermediate and advanced levels of proficiency in 2 languages and as such are deemed biliterate. These students are Margaret Allen, Haley Ellis, Erin Gerard, Elizabeth Herman, Valerie Hurst, Serena Jabor, Christian Rada, Kelly Rolfe, Daniel Sullivan.
Our next awards will be presented by Mr. Nanopoulos, Social Studies Coordinator.
Good evening, everyone. There they are. This year's Social Studies highest academic award goes to an individual who has the highest cumulative average in Social Studies while taking the most rigorous course load in the subject, including multiple electives and APs. Her meticulous devotion to the subject is evident in her quality products, including strong research papers, excellent debate prep, and stellar contributions to projects. Never shying away from an academic challenge, it is my honor and privilege to name Elizabeth Herman this year's recipient of the Social Studies Medal Award. This year's Social Studies Department Award goes to an individual who demonstrates strong competence, devotion, and passion for the subject. This person wishes to study political science with the hope of leading a nonprofit one day, making a positive difference by helping others in need of civic-minded leadership. It is my honor and privilege to name Mara Campbell, this year's recipient of the Social Studies Department Award. This next award is one that is rare, going to one graduating recipient in all of southeastern Massachusetts. It is an award from the top level of the history and social studies profession, recognizing promising talent, passion, and dedication to the subject. It is an award that notices conviction and purpose, which this student demonstrates repeatedly through exceptional research, through proactive activism for worthy causes, through passionate debate skills in Model UN and in the debate club, and through their desire to make a positive difference in this world. It is my honor and privilege to convey the South Shore Social Studies Supervisors Award to this year's recipient, Elizabeth Herman. This year we have 3 graduating seniors whose efforts have gone far in making West Bridgewater Middle Senior High School's Model United Nations a most worthy endeavor. During practices, they led the charge, acting as positive role models to the underclassmen. In Model United Nation meets, their preparations and performance won them notice, earning accolades and individual awards. True to their nature, this group of leaders is proactively engaging with others and through their own hard efforts to think globally by acting locally. It is my honor and privilege to call up Hannah Flynn, Elizabeth Herman, and Dan Sullivan to receive their Model UN cords. Thank you.
Our next awards will be presented by Mr. Sylvain, Math Coordinator.
Good evening. Marietta Kent was a teacher of mathematics in the West Bridgewater School Districts for over 40 years. And she held many positions, including at one point being the math coordinator for grades 1 all the way through 12. Upon her retirement, the West Bridgewater Education Association asked that each year they be allowed to bestow upon the highest scoring senior an award on her behalf. So this senior is the student who has earned the highest grades while also taking the most challenging math curriculum. And this year, the award goes to Miss Margaret Allen. The department also gives out an award each year, and we meet when we do so together during our planning time, and we look for students who have shown growth in the subject, who have worked hard throughout all of their math courses, and who perhaps look to solve a problem in a different manner than what most are accustomed to. And quite often we come to a quick consensus, and that was pretty much the case this year. We had one teacher who was dissenting amongst the vote, and we were going back and forth, and finally we said, well, why don't you want this student to get the award? And the teacher explained why, and at that point, Mrs. Graziano turned to Mr. Winchell and said, listen, I don't care if Faith solved that differential equation faster than you, and I don't care if she hasn't cleaned up her room as fast as you wanted her to, she still earned the award and she's getting it. So Miss Faith Winchell, you get the Math Department Award. The department also, in conjunction with the science department, has a connection with the Society of Women Engineers and their Boston chapter. And each year, the chapter looks to honor 3 or fewer, depending on what the numbers are, students who are showing excellence in physics, in chemistry and biology, any science course, as well as any math course, and are looking to pursue a career in engineering. And this year we have 3 young women who are going to earn this honor, and they are Casey Willis, Liberty D'Angelo, and Lauren Patterson.
The Robert Chapman Faculty Award in Athletics is awarded to the highest scholar who has earned a letter in a varsity sport. The student has the highest average of any student participating in athletics. This year's recipient is Margaret Allen. The West Bridgewater Boosters Athletic Award for Boys in memory of Weston J. Andre to the outstanding male athlete for his performance and attitude in the classroom and on the athletic field. This year's recipient is Anthony Spooner. The West Bridgewater Boosters Athletic Award for Girls in memory of Weston J. Andre to the outstanding female athlete for her performance and attitude in the classroom and on the athletic field. This year's recipient, Margaret Allen. Our next awards will be presented by Mrs. DeCastro, Health and Physical Education Coordinator.
The first award goes to the department's highest achiever. This student we would like to recognize is hardworking and driven. She has a positive attitude and willingness to try new things. I have had the honor of teaching her as well as coaching her. Come back up, Maggie Allen. Our next award goes to a student who has been an enthusiastic participant in physical education over this time in West Bridgewater. He demonstrates a willingness to help others in class and is a great role model for other students. His ability to work well with others in combination with his constant positive energy is why the PE department would like to recognize Cam Gay, baby.
The Good Citizen Award from the Daughters of the American Revolution is presented to the good citizen for the current year through his or her demonstration during his or her entire course of studies, the qualities of dependability, leadership, service, and patriotism. This year's recipient, Michael O'Toole. The next awards will be presented by Mrs. Mishley, English Coordinator.
Good evening. Thank you. The Academic Achievement Award in English goes to the student who is engaged in the most rigorous course load the English department has to offer and earned the highest average. This year's recipient is Margaret Allen. The next award that I will be giving out, I would like to read something that Ms. Silva wrote. She sent to me this: the young woman who receives the English Department Award tonight has shown remarkable growth over her high school career. She has put forth the utmost effort both inside and outside of the classroom, and her dedication to achieve her goals does not go unnoticed. It is a great pleasure to present the English Department Award to Christina Messina.
Our next awards will be presented by Mr. McMurray, Science Coordinator.
Good evening, everybody. The first award goes to the student that has the highest average in the most difficult courses in the science department. This is somebody that has a lot of talent, but I also think that what's really important is this is somebody that works very hard. And not every topic in the classes that I taught or across the board I think came right away. However, some did. But this is somebody that just always grounded out, worked really hard, and it really paid off. This award goes to Margaret Allen. The second award goes to a student that really just, in science, showed incredible curiosity. That was the word that really came when we were talking in the science department. And it's really important in science because curiosity is sometimes what drives the big questions and that leads someone to want to know more. And this is somebody that really worked hard at trying to learn more and really showed that curiosity. I mean, this student also had curiosity about the student handbook and asked big questions when she tried to bring food to class. But I helped her understand that pretty quickly. This student is somebody that I think has a great potential across the board, but in science as well. This student is Serena Jabor.
Our next awards will be presented by Mr. Collins, Technology, Fine Arts Coordinator.
Good evening. In the art department, the student with the highest achievement in art, please present this to Jacob Awad. The Art Department Award, we're pleased to present this to Emma Sheedy. It's okay. It's all right. In the music department, for a student that has the highest achievement in music, and I certainly hope this student will give me a call if he ever needs a sax player in his trio, I'm pleased to present this to Brendan Sheedy. The Music Department Award, pleased to present this to Anthony Spooner. The John Philip Sousa Award is given to an instrumentalist who has participated in the band program, has shown outstanding musicianship and leadership in all his or her years in the band program. We're pleased to present this to Valerie Hurst. The National School Choral Award is given to a student, a vocal student who has participated in the chorus program, has shown outstanding leadership, musicianship, and other fine qualities in the school music and choral program. Pleased to present this to Vanessa Hurst. The Ed Sorrow Technology Award is given to a student who has exhibited proficiency, interest, just an overall love for technology, getting into the guts and fixing things, and just also being a part of the technology program here at school. We're pleased to present this to Anthony Joyce. The West Bridgewater Excellence in Television Production Award is given to a student who has participated in the video production, television production program here at the Middle Senior High School. We're pleased to present this to Haley Ryan.
Next, we'll have the presentation of the National Honor Society Awards by Mr. Sylvain and Mrs. Mishley.
Students earn the right to enter the chapter of our National Honor Society by showing evidence of excellent evidence, I should say, in the 4 cornerstones, which are scholarship, leadership, character, and service. The students are inducted either their sophomore or junior year, and during the rest of their time while they're in the chapter, they must maintain an elite level for their great overall GPA, as well as performing 20 or more hours of community service each year, while also holding leadership positions both in the community and in the school. Upon their graduation, the students are recognized with a cord with gold and blue, as Vanna White is holding right over there. And they will also have a tassel, which will be given to them right before graduation because they tend to get lost. So we're going to invite the students who have earned their National Honor Society cords to come up at this time. Mr. Bodwell will read the names, and Ms. Michelin and I will do the honors.
Brianna Alexander. Margaret Allen. Jacob Awad. Libby Atwood. Kaylee Bain. Abigail Boucher. Madison Brooks. Alyssa Bussey. Maura Campbell. Kayla Connors. Kaylee Coit. Haley Davenport. Ivana Eldaya. Hannah Flynn. Cameron Gay. Erin Gerard. Emma Gomes. Chase Hamill. Elizabeth Herman. Serena Jabor. Kevin Lawler. Maya Lee. Alyssa McMillan. Lauren Patterson. Christian Rada. Jenna Rafel. Brianna Rawl. Veronica Roberts. Kelly Rolfe. Haley Ryan. Brendan Sheedy. Emma Sheedy. Mia Smith. Anthony Spooner. Daniel Sullivan. Alexis Tavares. Gavin Veros. Casey Willis. Faith Winchell. Callie Wright. Our next honor cords will be presented by Ms. Pistorino.
The Global Citizen Program involves interdisciplinary academic study and global exploration. A graduating senior who fulfilled the requirements of this program and thus earned this cord is Hannah Flynn. The French Honor Society is a national honor society that recognizes excellence in the learning French language. And those graduates tonight are Jacob Awad, Abigail Boucher, Elizabeth Herman, Alexis Tavares. The Spanish Honor Society is a national honor society that recognizes excellence in learning Spanish, and those graduates tonight receiving these cords are Margaret Allen, Madison Brooks, Kayla Connors, Haley Ellis, Hannah Flynn, Erin Gerard, Emma Gomes, Valerie Hurst, Alyssa McMillan, Amy Phillips, Christian Rada, Jenna Rafel, Brianna Rawl, Kelly Rolfe, Brendan Sheedy, Megan Weatherby, Faith Winchell.
Our next honor cords will be presented by Mr. Collins.
I'm here to present the, the members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Pleased to present the honor cords to Valerie Hurst, Christian Rada, Brendan Sheedy, Anthony Spooner, and Daniel Sullivan.
The National Merit Scholarship Program presents a letter of commendation for outstanding performance on the PSAT and the National Merit Scholarship qualifying test. The letter of commendation goes to Margaret Allen. The National Association of Secondary Schools Principals President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence with a Gold Seal is an award for students who have excelled over their 4 years of high school. The following students, please come to the stage. Margaret Allen, Abigail Boucher, Brendan Sheedy, Casey Willis, Elizabeth Herman, Anthony Spooner, Hannah Flynn, Kelly Rolfe, Faith Winchell, and Serena Jabor. the National Association of Secondary Schools President's Awards for Outstanding Academic Achievement for the Silver Seal for continued excellence over 4 years of high school go to the following students: Maura Campbell, Lauren Patterson, Erin Gerard, Breanna Alexander, Chase Hamill, Kayla Connors, Haley Ryan, Alexis Tavares, Christian Rada, and Brianna Rawl. I'd like to call Dr. Oakley to the stage, please. The Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Award goes to Daniel Sullivan. The Administration Award. This award goes to a student who has been available always to lend a hand. Anytime help was needed, she was there immediately to help out. This student has also done a great job speaking her mind and being an advocate for others. She is a young lady who puts others before herself. I'm proud to give the Administration Award to Libby Atwood Sheehan. The Massachusetts Secondary School Administrators Association Student Achievement Award. This award goes to a young lady who is a high achiever in the classroom and always does an outstanding job. She has taken the most rigorous course load, taking 9 advanced placement courses over 4 years. She has been a 3-sport varsity athlete, member of numerous clubs and organizations, and class president. I'm proud to give the award to Margaret Allen. This concludes our academic awards. Congratulations to all of our recipients. We will now move on to the scholarship portion of our program. We have several presenters of scholarships this year. Our presenters will be called up one at a time to announce the scholarship recipient. Once a senior is called up for a scholarship, we will announce all scholarships that has been awarded to them. After our presenters, we will read the students' names in alphabetical order. We'll finish with the scholarships for the continuous scholarships. Our first presenter this evening is Mrs. Kievenar.
Don't make fun of me, I'm old. Dr. Oakley, members of the school committee, Principal Bodwell, Assistant Principal Page, ladies and gentlemen, and graduates. My name is Joan Kievenar, and I am the founder of the Peter Kievenar Memorial Scholarship Fund. It was founded in memory of my husband. He was a graduate of Clarkson College of Technology in Potsdam, New York. He received his degree in mechanical engineering, served 2 years as an Army officer in the Corps of Engineers, and worked for the Navy as a civilian for 34 years. He retired 1 July 2002 and passed away unexpectedly 3 weeks later. Peter and I had a great life together, and I still do, and we owe it to education. We both felt strongly about giving back to society. Never having children, the only way we could help was providing education to deserving students. This prestigious scholarship has been offered to the students of West Bridgewater High School since 2003. Historically, our scholarship has been awarded to 3 to 5 students each year. Graduating seniors must be pursuing a degree in the fields of engineering, nursing, or education. To date, we have awarded 76 scholarships amounting to $118,500. I have been fortunate to have the support and assistance of family and friends and from parents of past recipients in our endeavor to raise money in order to continue this scholarship. This was my final year of fundraising. My goal was to make $100,000 in the account. So one scholarship will be provided each year in perpetuity. I am a little under the $100,000 by about $2,000, but am confident I will receive donations from family, friends, and maybe some past recipients when you become successful to make that goal happen to continue the scholarship. Thank you. The recipient this year is Casey Willis. Who will be studying biomedical engineering at Worcester Polytech and will receive a 2000 scholarship. Good continuation.
I'd like to call Dr. Oakley to the stage, please.
So the Doug Oakley Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of my late husband, who passed away several years ago after a courageous battle with ALS. Although Doug's life was cut short at 50 years old, his positive outlook allowed him to live a very full life and to fill many of his dreams. He was also a firm believer that one way to reach your goals was through education, of which he had his own bachelor's and master's degrees. That's why we felt it appropriate to honor his memory with an annual scholarship that can provide a little bit of help to someone else pursuing their dreams. Doug's motto, which is now engraved on his gravestone, was, "Live life, don't wait for life to come to you." And it's my hope that any recipients of this scholarship will do just that. So this year, my carpool karaoke co-pilot, Casey Willis.
And I'd like to call Mrs. McNeil to the stage, please.
Hello, everybody. I'm here from the Bridgewater Savings Bank. Bridgewater Savings Bank awards a total of $21,000 annually to the students in the local high schools. And it's my honor to announce that this year's recipient is Casey Willis.
Casey is also the recipient of the WB Boosters and the WB Student Council scholarships. Thank you. I'd like to welcome back Mrs. Kievenar.
Thank you. Past graduate and recipient of the Peter Kievenar Memorial Scholarship this year again is Renee Banks, Nursing, Regis College. She'll receive a $1,500 scholarship. Again, thank you and congratulations to all the graduates.
I'd like to call to the podium Mrs. Tartaglia and Eric Tartaglia.
Good evening, everybody. Congratulations. Thank you for letting us be a part of this special evening. You are finally graduating after 12 years of hard work, determination, with the support and unconditional love from your parents and all your teachers along the way. Pat yourselves on the back. We are here tonight to present a scholarship that was created in memory of my late husband, Eric's father, Chucky Tartaglia. For those of you who don't know who he was, Chucky was a vibrant, boisterous, funny, caring, and humble man who loved his family dearly and this amazing town with all his heart. Whether it was running the family business, coaching Little League, donating football spaghetti dinners, or even taking somebody under his wing and helping them see their potential they had inside themselves, Chucky always gave everything he had, and he did it with the biggest smile ever. He always believed that anyone can make their dreams come true no matter what obstacles they face. He had a share of obstacles and faced them with the utmost courage, determination, and a whole bunch of humor. But most of all, he never, ever gave up. This year's recipients, in many ways, reflect the same work ethic, personality, strength, and commitment, as well as empathy for others, and humility that Chucky embodied throughout his life. Eric?
We are honored to award the 2018 Chucky Tartaglia Scholarship to Hannah Flynn and Megan Weatherby.
Actually, Hannah, can you come back up? Sorry, you're too fast. Hannah is also the recipient of the WBA Scholarship, the Superintendent Scholarship, which is donated by Dr. Oakley, the West Bridgewater Lions, the West Bridgewater Student Council, the West Bridgewater YAA, Estabrook and Chamberlain Insurance Agency, Comcast Leaders and Achievers Scholarship, and the Paul Chuley Memorial Scholarship. Elizabeth Herman, please come to the stage. Elizabeth is receiving the James E. Benson Memorial Scholarship in memory of James E. Benson, historian, town moderator, and gentleman. This modern, interconnected world does not require to be informed. It needs to be reminded. She also receives the Harbor One Community Scholarship. Megan Weatherby. Along with the Chucky Tartaglia Scholarship, she also receives the David Fazio EA Incorporated Scholarship and the Grace Keenan Scholarship. I'd like to call Dr. Oakley to the stage.
Can we have Haley Ryan come to the stage, please? Yep. Haley has been on my superintendent's council for a long time and is therefore one of the recipients, Hannah already got it, of the Superintendent's Scholarship. Thank you.
Haley also receives the West Bridgewater Student Council Scholarship, Horace Howard Scholarship, Mr. and Mrs. Francis X. Mahoney Scholarship, and the Kerry L. Sullivan Scholarship. I'd like to invite Mr. Ames to the stage, please.
Thank you, Mr. Bardwell. Dr. Oakley, members of the school committee, Mr. Bardwell, Ms. Page, and the class of 2018, thank you for allowing me to present these scholarships tonight in memory of my dear brother, Sergeant Ames. First of all, these kids look great tonight. Let's give them another round of applause. My brother Greg was an honors student and an all-star athlete and a 1987 graduate of the class of West Bridgewater Junior Senior High School. As a sergeant on the West Bridgewater Police Department, Greg was a two-time recipient of the Mothers Against Drunk Drivers Drive for Life Award and was also awarded the Medal of Valor for exceptional courage in the line of duty, regardless of his or her personal safety in an attempt to save and protect human life. Through the caring support and commitment of your superintendent, school committee, administrators, coaches and family, and teachers, and believe me, our daughter said she made it through college very easily because of Miss Mishley whipping through papers very easily because of her English classes. You have been given the great tools to succeed, and we are all certain you will continue to thrive in your chosen paths. There are two recipients tonight to the Gregory Ames Memorial Scholarship. The first one is awarded for his involvement in the Wildcat Leaders Mentor Program and for his work at St. Anne's Parish as a CCD first grade teacher, Mr. Anthony Spooner. The second scholarship is awarded for her involvement in the Wildcat Leaders Mentor Program and her establishment of the Rising Stars Field Hockey Program, Miss Mia Smith. Thank you.
Mia is also receiving the Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Anthony is receiving the West Bridgewater Boosters Scholarship, Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship, Horace Howard Scholarship, Eric Carves Scholarship, and the Four Seasons Creative Learning Center Scholarship. Our next presenter will be Mrs. Maloney.
Thank you, Mr. Bardwell. First off, congratulations, class of 2018. Very good. Round of applause again. So Regina Carboni, she was a resident of West Bridgewater for close to 50 years. She was very active in her community. She was a CCD teacher. She was a Girl Scout leader. She was also a camp counselor, a Girl Scout camp. Gave back to her community. She was also my mom. She was a teacher here in West Bridgewater for many years, and she was a huge inspiration to me. I was a graduate of West Bridgewater High School in 1974, so do the math, you guys, the mental math. That's how old I am. All through high school, through college, through my life as I started to raise my own family, My mom always said to me, you need to give back. You need to volunteer, you need to share your time, your talent for all of those people that can't, for whatever reason there is. So there are some people that will say, yeah, I don't need to help with that. Somebody else will do it. My hope is that you young adults come to be that somebody else. This year's recipient of the Regina Carboni Memorial Scholarship is Faith Winchell.
Our next presenter will be Mrs. Dubin.
Wow, congratulations, class of 2018, on making it this far. And congratulations to the parents, certainly the parents, some of who I had as students, you know who you are, making it this far too, yay, God bless you. It's no joke, is it? So I retired 3 years ago after a over 40-year career and wonderful connection with this community. It's not just a great place to go to school. It's an unbelievable place to have a career. And it's a blessing I count every day to look back on those 40 years and think that I would do it again in a heartbeat. This scholarship that was established at my retirement was due to donations from colleagues and community members and family. I couldn't be more honored. When they asked me, well, how should we award it? Should it be somebody who wants to be a teacher? Should it be somebody who went to Roselle? I said, you know what? Pick somebody with a good name. Somebody that when you hear their name, all of a sudden you think of kindness and you think of character. I know you'll have a lot to choose from. They asked me if I wanted to help, and I declined because it was just too hard. This year's recipient is Faith Winchell.
Faith also received the Leo's Club Scholarship and the Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Brianna Alexander. Brianna received the West Bridgewater Community TV Scholarship, the Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship, and the WBEA Scholarship. Margaret Allen. The West Bridgewater Booster Scholarship, the West Bridgewater Spanish Honor Society Scholarship, the Melissa L. Reed Memorial Scholarship, Mr. and Mrs. Arthur Loftman Scholarship, Gerald Miles Memorial Scholarship, and the Mr. Eric Carveth Scholarship. Jacob Awad. The Mr. and Mrs. Francis T. Santry Scholarship, Pierce Refrigeration Scholarship, and the Horace Howard Scholarship. Libby Atwood. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Kaylee Bain. Kayla receives the West Bridgewater Police Association Scholarship, the Melissa L. Reed Memorial Scholarship, and the Horace Howard Scholarship. Abigail Boucher. The James Benson Memorial Scholarship, Earl Gifford Memorial Scholarship, Captain Gary Carlson Memorial Scholarship, Rogers Peck Grumman Scholarship, Don Murphy Scholarship, Austin C. and Gladys P. Cole Memorial Scholarship, Horace Howard Scholarship, and the Gilbert P. Robery Memorial Scholarship. Madison Brooks. The Class of 1970 Scholarship, and the Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Maura Campbell. The St. Thomas Aquinas Catholic Women's Club Scholarship, and the Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Natalia Ciccolo. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Kayla Connors. The West Bridgewater Spanish Honor Society Scholarship, and the Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Kaylee Coit. The Goddard Health Scholarship, and the Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Brooke DeAndrea. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Liberty D'Angelo. The DaCosta Locksmith Scholarship, Mr. Eric Carves Scholarship, Peter G. Smith Memorial Scholarship, and Mrs. Virginia and Michael Nolan Scholarship. Marissa DeLuca. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Lauren Dunn. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship, and the William M. Truckee Memorial Scholarship. Ivana Eldaya. The Clarence Young Memorial Scholarship, the National Honor Society Scholarship, the Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship, and the Dorothy Holden Memorial Scholarship. Haley Ellis. The Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Ryan Estano. The Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Adrian Fencer. The Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Erin Gerard. The Goddard Health Scholarship, Life Care Center Scholarship, Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship, and the West Bridgewater Spanish Honor Society Scholarship. Emma Gomes. The Bridgewater Business Associate Scholarship, the Honeydew Donut Scholarship, and the National Honor Society Scholarship. Chase Hamill. The West Bridgewater Community TV Scholarship, and the Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Alyssa Honore. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Valerie Hurst. The Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Vanessa Hurst. The Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Victoria Hurst. The Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Serena Jabor, the Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship, and the Horace Howard Scholarship. Lindsay Kennedy. The West Bridgewater Community TV Scholarship. Zarmina Katak. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Kevin Lawler. The West Bridgewater Booster Scholarship, the Mr. and Mrs. Albert Banlow Scholarship, the West Bridgewater YA Scholarship, and a Robert L. and Beth Roll Smith Community Service Award Scholarship. Maya Lee. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Alyssa McMillan. The Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Haley Marble. The WBEA Scholarship, Prophet Funeral Home Scholarship, Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship, and the Bridgewater Savings Bank Scholarship. Madison Martins. The Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Maeve McCarthy. The West Bridgewater Drama Club Scholarship, and the Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Christina Messina. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship, and the Plymouth County Beekeepers Association Scholarship. Cameron Nesselberger. The West Bridgewater Drama Club Scholarship. Lauren Patterson. The West Bridgewater Lions Club Scholarship, the Andrew Everett Outerkirk Scholarship, and the PCEA Scholarship. Elizabeth Perkins. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Amy Phillips. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Christian Rada. The West Bridgewater Spanish Honor Society Scholarship. Jenna Rafel. The Class of 1970 Scholarship, and the Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Brianna Rall. The Bridgewater's Rotary Club George J. Azak Memorial Community Service Scholarship, and the Class of 2018 General Fund Scholarship. Veronica Roberts. The Grace Keenan Scholarship. Kelly Rolfe. The Captain Gary Carlson Memorial Scholarship and the Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Freddie Sade. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Brendan Sheedy. Pediatric Associate Scholarship, Melissa L. Reed Memorial Scholarship, Captain Gary Carlson Memorial Scholarship, West Bridgewater Police Association Scholarship, A&P Alloy Inc. Scholarship, Tony Zula Memorial Scholarship for the class of 1951, Jeffrey Russell Scholarship, St. Anne's Church Scholarship, and Mary J. Thayer Memorial Scholarship. Emma Sheedy. The WBEA Scholarship, E.H. Metalcraft Incorporated Scholarship, Kenneth A. Turner Memorial Scholarship, and the Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Brian Smith. The West Bridgewater Gridiron Scholarship. Ben Souza. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Daniel Sullivan. The Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship, the West Bridgewater Firefighter Scholarship, the Mr. Eric S. Benson Scholarship, and the Mr. and Mrs. Robert Bryant Scholarship. Alexis Tavares. The West Bridgewater Lions Club Scholarship, the Mr. Eric Carves Scholarship, and the Horace Howard Scholarship. Sean Thorburn. The Bridgewater Business Associate Scholarship, and the Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Gavin Veros. The Mr. John S. Anderson Scholarship and the Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. Callie Wright. The Mr. Bertle Benson Scholarship and the Grace Keenan Memorial Scholarship. The next scholarships are our continuous scholarships. These scholarships are continuous, and if students maintain certain grade point requirements, they are renewed every year. We'll start with the class of 2018 with the Benjamin Beal Howard Scholarship, Maggie Ellen. And with the Otis Drury Scholarship, Casey Willis. For past graduates, the Benjamin Beal Howard Continuous Scholarship, Skylar Roberts. The Otis Drury Continuous, Neil McClellan. The Benjamin Beal Howard, Anna Comperchio. The Otis Drury Continuous, Maya Hay. The Otis Drury Continuous, Colleen Daly. And the Benjamin Beal Howard Continuous, Liam Norton. Other former graduates receiving scholarships: to Horace Howard, to Isabella Antonangeli, to Horace Howard, to Anthony Barilli, the West Bridgewater PTO, to Kayla Bellady, and the Grace Keenan, the Howard Horace Olivia Church, to Horace Howard, to Corey Holmes, Horace Howard, Jillian Nelson, and Horace Howard to Rachel Silva. This concludes our awards and scholarship night. I want to thank you all for coming. I want to once again congratulate the class, and we hope to see you all tomorrow night at 6 p.m. out at the town park. Thank you and have a great night.